Once upon a time, in a small village, there was a young man named Jack. Jack was known for his love of soccer and his dream of winning the Golden Boot. Every day, he practiced tirelessly on the village field, perfecting his skills. The villagers often laughed at Jack, thinking his dream was impossible. But Jack never gave up. He believed in himself more than anyone else. One day, a famous soccer coach visited the village while on a tourist trip. The coach was intrigued by Jack's determination and decided to watch him play. Jack played his heart out, showing every skill he had learned. The coach was impressed and invited Jack to join his team in the city. Jack was overjoyed and accepted the offer without hesitation. The villagers were stunned, but Jack just smiled, knowing his hard work was paying off. As Jack traveled to the city, he marveled at the tall buildings and busy streets. He had never been outside his village, and everything felt like an exciting adventure. The team welcomed Jack with open arms, and he quickly became one of them. However, the city's soccer league was much tougher than Jack had imagined. Jack found himself struggling to keep up with the experienced players. He felt discouraged but remembered the coach's words, "Never give up." Determined, Jack started waking up early to practice before everyone else. His teammates teased him, calling him the rooster, but Jack didn't mind. Day by day, Jack's skills improved and his confidence grew. During one match, Jack finally got his chance to shine. The team was losing, and they needed a miracle to win. The coach called out to Jack, "It's your time to shine, kid." Jack stepped onto the field, his heart pounding with excitement. As the ball came to him, he remembered all his years of practice. Jack dodged past one defender, then another, moving like lightning. The crowd roared as he approached the goal, the pressure mounting. Jack kicked the ball with all his might, aiming for the top corner. The goalkeeper dived, but the ball sailed past him into the net. The stadium erupted in cheers as Jack scored the winning goal. Jack's teammates lifted him onto their shoulders, celebrating the victory. The coach smiled proudly, knowing Jack had what it took to be a star. Jack's name quickly spread across the city, and he became a local hero. But Jack remained humble, always remembering where he came from. One day, a major soccer tournament was announced in the city. The winner would receive the prestigious Golden Boot, a dream come true for Jack. Jack knew this was his chance to prove himself to the world. He trained harder than ever, pushing his limits every day. His friends joked that he was training to fly, not just play soccer. Despite the jokes, Jack never lost focus on his goal. The tournament day arrived, and the stadium was packed with excited fans. Jack's team faced some of the toughest opponents they had ever seen. Each match was a battle, but Jack's determination never wavered. In the final match, Jack's team faced the defending champions. The game was intense, with both teams giving their all. The score was tied, and the clock was ticking down. Jack knew this was his moment, the chance he had worked so hard for. The ball came to him, and time seemed to slow down. He dribbled past one defender, then another, his mind clear and focused. Jack saw the goalkeeper ready to block his shot, but he didn't hesitate. With a swift move, Jack chipped the ball over the goalkeeper's head. The ball floated gracefully into the net, and the crowd went wild. Jack had done it. He had scored the winning goal in the final. The referee blew the whistle, signaling the end of the game. Jack's teammates ran to him, celebrating their hard-fought victory. The coach hugged Jack, saying, "You've made us all proud, son." Jack was handed the Golden Boot, the symbol of his incredible achievement. As he held it high, Jack thought about his journey from the village. He realized that every laugh, every joke, and every struggle had led him here. Jack's story inspired many young players who dreamed of greatness. He returned to his village, where the villagers greeted him with pride. The same people who once laughed now looked up to Jack with admiration. Jack knew that his success wasn't just about talent, but also about perseverance. He started a soccer school in the village to help other young dreamers like him. The school became a place of hope, where dreams were nurtured. Jack taught the children not just soccer skills but also the importance of believing in themselves. He often told them, "Your dream may seem far away, but it's never out of reach." The children loved Jack's stories about his journey and the funny moments along the way. Jack would laugh as he remembered his first time in the big city. He shared tales of getting lost on the subway and ordering too much food. The kids would giggle, but they also understood the deeper lessons in his stories. Jack's life was filled with joy, knowing he was giving back to his community. He traveled to different cities, sharing his story and motivating others. People from all over came to visit his village, eager to meet the Golden Boot winner. The village became a tourist destination, known for Jack's incredible journey. Jack welcomed everyone, always happy to share his experience. He never forgot the importance of staying grounded, no matter how high he climbed. Jack continued to play soccer, now as a mentor and a leader. He led his team to many more victories, each one sweeter than the last. But no victory was as special as the first time he won the Golden Boot. Jack knew that his journey was about more than just soccer. It was about proving that with hard work and determination, anything was possible. He often reflected on the funny moments that made his journey unique, like the time he accidentally kicked the ball into a tourist's lunch during practice, or when he celebrated a goal so hard that he slipped and fell on the field. These moments kept him humble and reminded him of where he started. Jack's story became a legend, inspiring people for generations to come. His Golden Boot wasn't just a trophy, it was a symbol of his unwavering spirit. Jack had achieved his dream, but more importantly, he had lived a life full of purpose. He knew that the real victory was in never giving up, no matter how tough things got. The village that once laughed at Jack now celebrated him every day. They built a statue of him holding the Golden Boot in the village square. Tourists came from far and wide to see the statue and hear Jack's story. Jack would often stand by the statue, smiling at the memory of his journey. He knew that his adventure was far from over. There were still many dreams to chase. Jack continued to play, coach, and inspire, always with a smile on his face. He lived his life with joy, humor, and an unbreakable spirit. The Golden Boot was a reminder that anything was possible with enough belief. And so, Jack's story became a beacon of hope, laughter, and inspiration for all. The end of one journey was just the beginning of another, filled with endless possibilities.